Hello, everybody, and good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you all. Hey, it is your girl, Ruthie, the truth, your financial wellness coach, and your number one strategist for goal driven planning. And today, y'all, I am going to start all over again because something happened to my technology, and I'm hoping that it is better now. All right, I think we are on YouTube. Okay, so I don't know what's going on YouTube. It's not working right now. But yes, I am back. I will find a way to put this on the YouTube somehow. All right, so we are going to get the second done because that's what we're here for, right? That is today's Will of Life Wednesday. Well, okay, I see Bali in the house. Hey, Jensen, how are you? So on Bali is actually Thursday, but same difference. It is what it is. Um, that just goes to show you that your girl is global all around the world. I'm so excited and happy because my mission is like reaching the next phase. So once again, I want to say thank you all to all of the dads and all of the grads, both near and far. Um, I hope that you are able. You said I still can't mute you. What's going on? Oh, all right. Let me try to just keep going. Let's see, because I think this is recording on this other end. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I guess it's recording. We'll see. But anywho, yeah. So I want to say thank you so much to all of the dads and all of the grads out there that have been tapping in, that have been spreading the word, and most importantly, that have been just pushing the mission forward and staying in contact with me and kind of asking me if there's anything that I need help with. I appreciate you all because this is a uh, it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to have a positive financial impact in people's lives. And not only that, but for them to actually believe that I can actually have a positive financial impact in their life and the life of their family. So it's been quite a journey, but I am so honored to have met many of you and also to have stayed connected with so many of you, excuse me, along this way, along this journey. And I hope that as time continues to progress, that we will continue to expand and we can get closer to it hitting the 800 dads and grads for this year and beyond. All right. So, yes. So to get back to what I was originally saying, the Wheel of Life workbook. I have a digital version. If you are not in receipt of the digital copy of this workbook, which has way more information and way more details on it, you can head over to my DMs or my email, which is clients, CLIENTS, at Ruthie the Truth. That is RUTHIETruth.com. All right. So you can head on over to my DM to let me know that you need a copy of the digital version, the Dads and Grads version, or you can send me an email, or you can just drop a comment below and let me know that you would like to receive a digital version, which has more two subcategories for health and for love life. All right. And so what I was trying to do is see if I can get this onto YouTube. I don't know why YouTube is like not doing what it should be doing. All right. I don't know, y'all. Something ain't doing whatever it's supposed to be doing right now. But in any case, I'm going to this is not even allow me to share my screen. None of the above. Hold on. And I'm in a different location this time, so it's a little bit more challenging. All right, let's see. Maybe it'll allow me to share my screen. Hey, y'all. Welcome. All right, let's see. Perhaps it may. Let's see. Share my screen. All right, cool. I think it's allowing me to share the screen. All right, so I'm gonna have to post this on YouTube as I go along, or maybe let me see. No, I don't think I'll be able to turn the screen. When I hold on one second, John. Let me see if how I can make this thing work. I only want y'all to see what I'm doing, and this thing just won't let me be great. I don't know what's going on here. All right, let me flip this. Oh, all right, so it won't let me flip it. Oh my gosh. All right, whatever. We're just gonna have to play it by ear. All right, so I'm gonna just speak it to you guys, and then I guess at some point, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But anyway, it's recording on Zoom. I guess I could drop the Zoom link to you guys. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. All right, whatever. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it. Like Nike, just do it. All right. So here we go. Wheel of Life Wednesday, 8 categories. These are the 8 major categories that are both impacted directly by your finances and your mental health. And as I was stating earlier, a lot of times people don't realize that when you have the liberty of making financial decisions, you may not always be able to make the most sound financial decisions because life is lifing. And so that is where this workbook comes in at. It helps you to have self-reflection, a moment of at least one moment a week of self-reflection where you can find out, how you're feeling. Somebody can actually check in on you, which is me. Hey. And yes, and this will help you get through whatever it is that you may be going through in your life, at least a little bit, because it's very important. The power of reflection is tremendous, and it can have such a positive financial impact on you in the long run. All right, just knowing that somebody cares enough to check in on you. So that is the purpose of this Instagram live. This Wheel of Life Wednesday live is to constantly make sure that someone, mainly me, is here to check in on you and to find out and ask you, how are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 representing the absolute worst you've ever felt in your life, and 10 representing the absolute best that you've ever felt in your life. All right? So, my goodness, always something interfering. All right. All right. So, on the Zoom, I am sharing my screen. And all right, and so we're gonna start with where is it? We're gonna start with the first category, which is health. All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 representing the absolute worst you've ever felt in your life, 10 representing the absolute best you've ever felt in your life. Yes, I know. The technical, you see, I thought I was getting better at the technical difficulties, but apparently that's just not the case. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm pushing through because we gonna get through this live one way or the other. That's the whole fact. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your health? So we'll start with physical health on a scale of 1 to 10. All right. And so I'm doing the Zoom again here. I don't know what's going on with technical difficulties over here. Because now this Zoom won't even let me be great. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right. Anyway, what is going on? This is crazy. This is just bananas. But okay. All right. Yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about? All right. So I would say physical health. Okay. You said a 5 out of 10. Okay, for physical health, and 6 out of 10 for mental health. Okay. Okay. That's fair. Um, I think this week I would say my physical health. Um, I would say a 9. I'm not feeling sick physically, was able to get up and out. Um, and actually, I am in Houston right now. So that is always great because I get to spend some time with my children before they go back to school. And so yeah, we had some physical activity. And today we did a little walk, little hike, mini hike. So that was great. Hey, and for mental health, I would say 8. I would say 8 out of 10. Um, Mainly because I'm able to, still get a few things done. And they're on their devices right now. So they're still up to me. Because it says, hey, live. Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna go on the chat. She said, all right. Any video doing the wrong thing. Um, but yeah, okay. So why? What makes you say a 5 and 6? If you're comfortable enough to share. And while you're typing, I will tap into the next category, which is friends. Friends. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your friends? Okay, you say you need to start working out. Okay, okay. Hey, listen, the best workout, in my opinion, because I didn't realize that I was actually losing weight um, over the years, is walking. And I mean, I don't know how often you're able to walk, but Xavier and I were just talking about the different ways that I just melted pounds off of me, and lemon water helps even when you can't walk. So, um, so yeah, it does help. I mean, it all depends on your taste too. If you like lemon water, I happen to grow accustomed to it, so it was much easier for me to um, adjust. But that definitely works. Okay, you said at times that on the mental health of our life. Yeah, yeah. We got, but oh no, we're not on the same. I was about to say we're on the same excuse me, same time zone now, but we definitely not. Almost. I'm a little closer to your time zone. But we would definitely have to connect. Definitely. Because it's very important to like really reflect deeper into that. So yeah, so the next category is friends on a scale of 1 to 10. I would say for me this week, I would say 5 out of 10. I was pretty much because it's focused on other things, and so friends weren't really my focus point this week. So yeah, all right, 5, no new friends. Okay, No acquaintanceships this week. Oh, well, that's how it is this time. All right. The next category is family. Family. Oh, yeah, we gotta connect. We just have to connect. All right. So family on a scale of 1 to 10. Um, how are you feeling about your family category? I would say this week, for me, since I'm here with the kids, um, I'm feeling not 9 out of 10 because I know there's always room for improvement. Um, but my daughter did my hair. I don't know if y'all noticed the difference, and so this made me feel much better because my hair was looking kind of crazy earlier this week on a plane ride. But she laced me up, it's all by K. If anybody needs to get their hair braided, they just did. Um, she she does amazing work. So hmm, yeah, I lost it. You gotta make another comment. All right, she's gonna put up another comment. Hey, what's going on, friend? Okay, so you said 8 out of 10 for family. Okay, we had a celebration for my oldest birthday, and everyone invited showed up. Okay, yes, happy birthday. Oh, never mind. I was about to be so extra just now, but I need to tone it down a little bit. But yeah, the kids and I, we love singing happy birthday. I don't know, kids, do y'all want to sing happy birthday? Come on, one time. You don't have to be in the camera. Come on. Ready? One, two, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. You see, he never fails to sabotage my lives. I promise you. Xavier. Okay. No dinner for you tomorrow. No. Anyway, hey, Avery. All right. We'll record a happy birthday and send it out. But they sang a really good happy birthday earlier this week, and it was pretty awesome and harmonized and everything. So we'll send out a happy birthday. Just send me the name. DM me. Uh, what was it? Who's the oldest? The oldest is your daughter. Whatever the name is, send the name. And actually, that's for anybody who's watching us live. If you have a birthday or you want us to sing a happy birthday to you or your loved one, Leo season, definitely DM me the name, and we will definitely send a voice memo singing happy birthday. All right, Keon. All right, did you know that? Yeah, was on a live, so hopefully this one will stay. Fingers crossed. All right. So, okay. All right, 23rd coming up. Okay, yeah. We'll definitely get that to you. All right. So let me not get too far off track because you know me, I will go all the way left with it and never come back. So, next category is fun / recreation. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your fun category this week? For me, well, while you're typing your answers in, I would say this week, I would say an 8. I'll say 8 out of 10. What has not been fun is my plans not working out as planned, but um, it is cool to still be able to figure things out in the process. Okay, 6 out of 10. Nothing exciting. Aw. Oh, yeah, some weeks are like that, I guess. I had that a couple weeks ago, but it's interesting because sometimes I always figure out some kind of way to have fun, even when it's like nothing. It could just be, I don't know, watching YouTube videos or something. Or, podcast or whatever. I don't know. But all right, cool, cool, cool. Hey. All right. So next category is education. Education. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your education category for this week? Um, while you're typing your answer in the chat, I would say education this week for me, it's kind of interesting because um, I've been learning a lot, even though it's not like formal education, but my children have been teaching me quite a bit. I've learned quite a lot from them so far this week. So I would say education, like an 8 out of 10 this week. Some of what I've learned has not been the most exciting, but you know, still learning nonetheless. So I guess that's a plus. And okay, 5 out of 10 for education. Yeah. Oh yeah. And my daughter gets her permit this week, next week. Next week. It's a permit next week. Didn't learn anything new this week. Oh, all right. Well, I mean that kind of makes sense when you're as your numbers are coming out. I could see how that comes together that way. We definitely have to connect because so much. I don't know. I'll let you reach out to me because um, I know that the time zones are different. So yeah, yeah, she's getting up there. Girl was driving, and we actually did some race car driving earlier today. So she's been getting her practicing. That's as far as I'm going to take her for practice for now. And so she get her license, and that's a little bit different. So I don't know. I don't know. I have to. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared to be a mom of a driver. Like, it makes me nervous. But I guess I have to give it some time to grow on. You know what it is? I'm telling you exactly what it is. This girl is so unpredictable, and I think that's what scares me the most. I don't know what she's gonna be up to next, and so that's what it really is. And I guess a part of that I can't really blame her because I guess some parts of me are a bit unpredictable as well. But I'm still pretty predictable even in my spontaneity. Is that how I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, she she's doing the most. I thought I'd be doing the most. She's my 2.0 of doing the most. But in any case, we'll see. I have to see how it's gonna work out. But hey, right, right. All right. So, where were we? Okay, education. So the next category is um love life, right? And so now love life has been subdivided into two different sections. So I'm going to start with self love first, and then we'll talk about romantic love. All right, and I'm so mad that my technology is not working because what I had before, I think it was last week, were the definitions of every single category. Because I was going to start giving the definitions because everybody keeps asking me. And yeah, the technology just will not let me be great this week. So I guess better luck next week. We'll see. But I have to figure out the portable version of Wheel of Life Wednesdays, I guess. But yeah, so self love on a scale of 1 to 10. How are you feeling about your self-love category for this week. Um, okay, you said 7 out of 10 working on self-love more. Yeah, this self-love thing, ever since they told me to make this a subcategory, it's really got me thinking because um, I never thought about self-love, like what that means to me. So, like, it's basically you're treating yourself kind and, um, with respect. And basically, you're like pretty much leading by example of how you want people to treat you. And so this thing has been tearing me apart. Like, I've really been dissecting me. I don't feel too good about this category this week. Um, but I guess I would say like a 6. I think I'm about a 6 out of 10 because it's not like the worst I've ever felt. Because trust you and me, I've been very critical of myself for many years. But yeah, the the part of being kind to myself and really setting the standards of how others should be treating me, and setting boundaries, that is a part that is a work in progress for me. Right. Yeah, I see you said 6 out of 10, still a work in progress. Yeah. Um, so yeah, it's been quite an experience, but the self-reflection thing really does work. And so I may actually do separate webinars specifically for self-love reflection because, oh, okay, that's so romantic is 6 out of 10. Okay, okay, getting there, getting there. Um, yeah, we're gonna have, and I have another one. I have so many things coming up, but it's so difficult for me to talk about it because I feel like the minute I start talking about it, I kind of get a bit anxious, and so I really need to focus on sending out the newsletters and letting newsletters kind of speak for themselves, and just doing it that way. But there are events coming up on my Eventbrite, so y'all can keep your eyes peeled for that for each of the categories. And yes, September is going to be one of the months. So after this month, I have a webinar coming up, and it's going to be specifically catered to this category, the love life category. So definitely want to stay tuned. And all right, so yeah, 6 out of 10. Let's see, come on, man, I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna have like 5 out of 10. Haven't really been focusing much on romance. Um, because I just have all of these projects that I've been working on, and it takes up so much time. So like, I can't really take time for romance. Like, you know, if it's not helping me pay the bills, like I don't have time for it right now, currently. So, um, but yeah, I'm glad that it's still a work in progress. Always, I think life in general is just filled with work to in progress work. You know. All right. So the next category is career. Career. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your career? Well, your career category for this week. And while you're typing your response, and I'm so glad I just realized you got some time to type in the response. Yes, talk about gratitude for the little things. Like, yeah. Um, yeah, because I know sometimes you're not even able to necessarily type, so that is so. I'm excited. I can't wait to connect. Um, career. What is mine? You know what? I think about a 7 out of 10 also this week. Okay, so 7 out of 10 work is good. Yeah. For my career, I mean, I kind of put a few things on the back burner because I knew that I was going to have this time catered towards, connecting with the kids. But Uh, but yeah, still proud. It's slower this month than previous months. So I guess it was a good and a bad thing because You don't want too much time to linger in between, but then at the same time, you do need, like, we all must take time to rest. So that is just very important, like most important. So yes. All right. And the final category for the Wheel of Life Wednesday Live is personal growth. Personal growth. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about your personal growth category for this week? Um, and while you're typing your response, I would say um, personal growth. I'm feeling a 6 out of 10 this week because the more I grow, the more it hurts, and I hate for it to it makes me feel good and bad at the same time, if that makes sense. So, oh, you said, oh, you're doing an excellent job. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's a lot, but um, it's very rewarding, and I guess that's the part that I focus on mostly is how rewarding the outcome is as a result of all of what I've been producing. So, okay, personal growth, you say it's 7 out of 10, starting to learn a little more about myself. Okay, yes. Oh my goodness, girl. I'm telling you, one thing I could say about getting older is that, although we pretty much like, I think I was talking about this in a previous Wheel of Life Wednesday Live, but like there's a generational shift happening. And so with the generational shift that's taking place, um, there's so much reflection, like being in the middle point of like not the kids, but not the elders, like, kind of like in the middle of your elders and your kids. Um, the reflection is like double. It's 2 times fold. Like you look at the younger generation. Hey, Terry. The younger generation kind of shows you a reflection. They mirror you in like the things that you used to do before you knew better and before you like started doing better sometimes. And then others, depending on the younger children, like which one you're talking to, some of them could show you like the growth of like what it is. I was talking to one of the little cousins, and hey, yeah, she was talking about being in school and how her parents didn't necessarily believe her when she was saying that she was struggling in school, and she felt like she had ADHD, and so they would punish her instead of taking time to really listen to her, I guess because she was a child and they're the adults. And it's like, from your elders teach you that the children are kind of like to be seen and not heard. But then on one end, but then on the other end, it's like, yeah, was everything that we learned as children applicable? Like, like was all of that correct? And in many cases, the answer is to a degree, right? And so there are times where the children are right about certain things because they are learning themselves and they have so much technology that advances them, right? And kind of parents them along with us parenting them in a weird kind of way. And so it was so interesting to just sit and listen to her speak and really express herself. And I'm like, wow, that is so interesting. Like, as a parent, we don't have to do as much as the previous generations did because there's so much. I mean, we do, but we don't. It's a different way, it's a different dynamic now. So, um, yeah, come to find out, they tried her with meds. The meds kind of worked, but it didn't because she kind of knows what is best for her, and it's so like it's so indescribable. And I told him like, wow, I'm so proud of you, girl. Like, you really, even though you're not an adult yet, like you have learned yourself, and that's something that it made me reflect as the middle generation on like, wow, the older generation that parented us, they may not necessarily learn themselves, or like they may still not necessarily know all of who they are and what they are all about. And so it's like a challenge for them to kind of learn more about themselves, but not only that, but to really be honest about who they really are, and what they're really about and what they're really looking forward to. So, like what their objectives are in life, like that just kind of wasn't a thing. And yeah, it was just interesting. It made me ask my mom, like, Mom, okay, like, what was the plan? Like, when I was born, what was your idea of what I was to be? Like, what was the plan? And between her and my grandmother, they really didn't have an answer. And at first, it frustrated me because I'm like, you gotta have an answer. Like, you can't be a parent and not have the answer. How could I be a parent and not have the answer? But then I had to take a step back and like, sometimes it does make you feel like you're going crazy because you're constantly back and forth. But it made me realize that, like, you know what? They probably don't have the answer. They're probably still looking for the answer. And that's what made me realize that, like, doing this Wheel of Life thing, this is so much bigger and has so much greater impact than just what I initially created it for. And yeah, it was just crazy. All right, you said I don't really like that mentality being passed down. Yeah, I'm telling you. Sometimes we have to listen to them to understand what they are going through. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, these children are going through a lot, and it's nothing like what we went through. I mean, it's a different level. Like each generation goes through their own level of adversity, and um, it's crazy. Like being flexible and adjusting yourself is so important in this day and age right now. So my daughter is wise beyond her years sometimes. Yes, I know, isn't it like it's amazing how much wisdom they have. I mean, the Bible does say a child will lead them, but it's like when you really put that into like real life and really thinking about it, it's like it's interesting. It's like wow, it's real. There's a yes, but they may not have been further long than their parents. Right. That's what I'm like. It's so I don't know how to describe it. Like, yes, the parents have the wisdom of the experience, from the experience side of it. But a lot of the times, the, the, the children kind of have more of a self reflection aspect that you know can shift things a bit. Not maybe not all the way, but I think having the kind of like ridding yourself of the being seen and not heard concept and really kind of taking time to listen and really hear and communicate more openly between generations, it may enhance the level of respect that the younger generation has towards the older and vice versa. Possibly. I mean, I don't know. I would love you, Jerry, to expound more because it seems like you have a couple of gems over there that you may be equipped to share with us. All right, Lady K, you said, yeah, them being told certain things didn't allow them to grow and learn themselves. Yes, and they passed that down. Right. But like you said, younger generations are challenging this. Yeah. It's like mind boggling because you know, it sets a completely different standard. And I guess it challenges on an intellectual level, and not only intellectual level, but an emotional intellect. You know what I'm saying? Like the emotional intelligence factor of parenting and of communicating, even if you're not a parent, just having the emotional intelligence enough to communicate effectively across generations is um, it's like the new trend. And if you don't have a guideline of like where to how to start that, it can really it can do one of two things. I guess it could be either for the better or it could turn out to be for the worse, depending on how each party is receptive. All right, Jerry, so we can only give what we have. Right. It takes time to get what we can give. I agree. Sometimes it takes generations to pass along enough wisdom and self awareness to break the curse of the previous generations. Yes, yes. And it's like, oh my goodness, like, is that, yeah, it's such a trailblazing type of um, momentum that's coming to be. And I guess the more the fear of the unknown is probably what um, can get the best of the parents of today. So, okay, Lady K says kids these days want want to understand the why behind something versus this is this is the way. Wait, this is the way we do it because this is how previous generations did it. Right, right, exactly. Because I am the one to break the chains of previous generations of my family. Yes. Oh my goodness, Jerry. Right. You see, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know you got some gems, Jerry. We have to talk. We definitely I gotta have you on my podcast. For sure. We could definitely chat offline. Yeah. And breaking those generational curses are so it can be very challenging, right? Because it's like you a lot of times your actions can be misinterpreted at times, or your questioning, your line of questioning or your line of thinking, and just the fact that you're challenging an older generation to like really get answers that they probably they don't have the answers to. And it's like it may come off as if, oh well, you're being condescending, when in all actuality, you're not. You're really just trying to find answers to help you parent the next generation. And it's very, it can be very challenging. I'm sure, Jerry, you probably have all types of challenges that you go through with trying to break what the traditions are, but still keeping a respectable, um, I guess, way of bringing things across. It's well, I mean, I don't know exactly. I can't really speak for your experiences. I'll let you type it in the chat, but um, from my experience thus far, yeah, it's been quite a challenge um, because it's unheard of to like really listen to a child. And um, the Gen Z, a lot of them, they are researching and they are listening and they are very aware, and they are not suppressed in their expression, with self-expression and self-reflection and self-awareness. So um, it is definitely, a different day and age, and certain things definitely should be kept in a certain structure. Like we shouldn't necessarily deviate from having structure for the next generation, but the structure of it, the reconstructuring of kind of pushing more forward and breaking the curses are definitely um, the most challenging factors when, you know, pushing them all forward and trailblazing this newfound world that we are living in. But but I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. I definitely appreciate you guys coming, chiming in, checking in, and even coming back through my technical difficulties tonight. Hopefully, I'll be able to get this video onto YouTube. If it's not already on, I don't know what's going on, but yes, I definitely am looking forward to having way more of these discussions in my upcoming webinars, both for the rest of this year and then starting in 2025 for next the first quarter. Quite a few. So if you do not have, I'll send you guys my Eventbrite link, so that way when I post it on Eventbrite, you guys can automatically kind of tap in and yeah, and you won't miss out, and you guys can definitely join these discussions because oh my gosh, there's so much greatness in these dads and grads communities, and you guys are awesome. Like, if nobody's ever told you, let Ruthie be true tell you, you guys are so amazing, so awesome. You have so much wisdom, so much to share, and I'm so glad and honored to still be here to care for each and every one of you enough to show up every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to ask you how you are feeling in your life. All right. So if you have not done so yet, please make sure that you head over to youtube.com/ at the @UCB and hit the subscribe button. Also, don't feel afraid to share with every dad and grad that you know this discussion may help and give an insight to, because I'm still pushing towards the 800 number to help positive financial impact on at least 800 dads and grads in leadership positions. All right, especially if they're going through major life transitions. Okay, so with that said, I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And until next time, I will see you all later. Bye.